King of the Dot is so crazy, man. I love coming out here. The vibe is bananas. The crowd, crazy. You know what I'm saying? The events that they put on, spectacular. If you want to see some dope battles, go to their Ustream. Get that pay-per-view, man. It's worth it.
If you can't make it live, it's kind of like a sporting event. Like, why would you watch a football game 2 weeks later?
If you're a true fan, you want to watch it live. You want to see it as it happens. You want to see the action as it unfolds. That's what this is. This is live entertainment.
Man, you're missing out if you're not here. But if you watch it on Ustream, it's the next best thing, I'm telling you.
You're not going to miss any of the action. You're going to see it as it is going down, moment by moment.
Watch in your own place, do whatever you want to do, kick your feet up, sit back, watch battles, see what goes on behind the scenes.
Do your life a favor and watch King of the Dot on Ustream.
Watch King of the Dot on Ustream.
Ustream.tv/King of the Dot. All your battle needs live.
Real shit happens when you watch rap battles. Peace.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to King of the Dot. Put your money where your mouth is. We out in Toronto, Ground Zero, Volume 11. Make some fucking noise, y'all. Yeah, I am yours, Gully TK. Go to KOTDstore.com, get all the gear, World Domination 3 tickets, all that good shit. I got my co-host with me.
Yeah, it's Revy. You already know this, so fucking crack rock, Hoffa.
Alright. Battler to my right, introduce yourself.
It's realistic. Only the real survive. Shout out Petey Popoff. Shout out Lavi. Scott Price about to get slapped the fuck up after this one.
Battler to my left, introduce yourself.
Yo, you know what the fuck it is. Mr. Estadel, Sly4life, Schwartz City, East 905. Shout out to Eargasm Studios, East 905 clothing all day. Let's get this shit in.
Alright, Sly4life won the coin toss, chose Realistic, go first. 90 seconds on him, let's go.
This first bar, something that I probably shouldn't mention. You know what? Fuck it, I gotta. Cause you get caught slipping, you wind up the victim like I'm Luca Magnotta. But when it come to drama, Scott don't bother. You don't want beef. This Sly Fox, artful dodger. Let's see you dodge what I'm about to release. I hit all the East 9 with a 9 from the East. I take souls with the piece, make them rise like yeast. Show up to your viewing it, your mom on the cheek. I'm a beast. Don't get caught up in my war zone. You be the first to get touched like an iPhone. I film that with an iPhone and throw Sly on the big screen. But you ain't Sylvester Stallone. I take your baby moms to a movie that's only aired in my home. I'm the sum of fierce, savage, and cruel. You can say I'm grim. I run across this battlefield and soccer kick this fucking beard off your chin. Sly, ain't nothing stealthy, cunning, or mischievous about you. I stick a fucking hole through your side and watch you pour out like a spout do. Your mom's raised a bitch. Pop's wishing she would've mouthed you. But I don't blame the faggot when he officially denounced you. I wouldn't want to claim something that dressed like white trash, or a son that had to question if he was his son's dad. You can go ahead, give it all that you have, but like a helpless rape victim, he'll stay on his back. I'll hit your cute ass son with something like cancer. This is not a ploy. It'll take his goddamn life like he a beastie boy. I seek, destroy. That mean Alyssa next. Take her to Colombia and swipe her with that devil's breath. She always been down for sex. Ain't she slew Mussolini and Hood's team? If I knew that for starters, I would've never hit her with that scopolamine. But her and I got one thing in common. You can see the hood in me. But that's wifey, right? You got a fucked up life. You thought that was harsh, just wait. Round one, light.
Alright. Round one is on Mr. Sly4life.
Yeah. I said, everybody welcome him to King of the Dot. Realistic in town. So I'm gonna be realistic to ground zero and knock this motherfucker down. But the president set this all up. Like Bush bombing the towers, so realistically it really is ground zero for this coward. And I ain't leaving nothing up to them judges now, and that's that. Cause goddamn did I get jerked in my last match, but I ain't holding on to nothing, brought my ass back every bar disgusting like fat bitches showing ass cracks. When I said fat bitches, All this weirdo thought was tap that. He like them big holes like half the fucking walls where the trap's at. Go ahead, make 100 bars how you clack clack, no Akon or Eminem when I smack that. You better backtrack, cause Sly the type to chalk you out. Like Outbreak, when PH almost boxed you out. You almost had Team Hami trying to stomp you out. If it wasn't for these two, they would have knocked you out. And he won a beast mode title shot. Gannick, you see? These guys proud to be the best in an amateur's league. But even if you get that belt, you still ain't making them checks. So what's the point of being champ of a league no one respects? It don't make no fucking sense, so I just sit on back and spark the pip. My lyrics set a fire in his brain like an arsonist. Got that little devil on my shoulder saying start some shit. My heart's equipped with arsenic to carve and split this heartless prick. And them bars legit. Time. Woo!
That's right, yo. This is a fucking battle right here. Round 2 is on Realistic.
PH, come see me if you want to see me. We can do that shit again. Let's get into this. We all know about Alyssa. There's no need to express her slut tendencies. But how come when I hollered at you on Facebook, she befriended me? I mean, I should be the enemy. That's wifey, right? At least she pretends to be. But I guess fraudulent tendencies run wild in your jurisdiction. Because when I heard you claiming Oshawa, yeah, that shit had me thinking. I mean, it had me thinking, why don't you rep where you actually from, pimpin'? But it's because Sly thinks his hometown's trash. So you slithered from Whippy to Oshawa. You're a snake in the grass. But I got some facts. You're still in Whippy. You're just trapped up in that pad because young Cass wants that ass and Paul Rich ain't give you that hood pass. Yeah! Even if he did, Oshawa wouldn't be where you end up, because young Cass would run your bitch ass back to White Oaks. And what? I mean, I'm really from the hood. I'm facing years of incarceration, so anything I say is real. Let's not get that shit mistaken. If the judge don't feel my pleas of innocence, my freedom will be taken. I don't got shit to lose. This isn't a place you should be faking. It's against my bond, but outside I got a thing full of hollows, man, that'll force you to perform your next show as a goddamn hologram. So keep playing games, and my team will put the harm on you, have you blowing on the steel like a harmonica. Rest in peace, Bad News Brown. But you the one about to face his bad news now, because everyone I'm here with will let they thing go. Pull your card and fill it with dots. Bingo! The thing in the trunk play drums, I call it Ringo. Chamber spin like slots and fill squares. Slingo. You ain't thoroughbred. You ain't never seen them bars from the back of them. If you got wheeled out on, you wouldn't see Sly running back bussin'. You a bitch. Right now I'm finna smack something. Ain't shit you can do to change the fact that damn it I'm mad. Cause even if you spelt it backwards on the internet, it still spells damn it I'm mad. You fight me? Yeah right buddy, 2 hits. Bang bang Dillinger. Neither 2 missed. I don't give 2 shits. If that ain't do the trick, I'll catch you at your favorite pub and fill the bar up like I'm loading something. I don't give a fuck. What's K-Shine's slogan? Zip 'em up.
Alright? Round 2, Mr. Sly4life.
First things first, take a fucking tic-tac, bro. Yo, you wanna be realistic? You gotta give your boy some credit. Cause I will fuck young Casper up anytime he wants to get it. I'll head to your mom's room, these ginger pubes just make her spread it. She get fucked every day of her life like bad credit. Alright, yo. So how you gonna step to me with the lyrical presence of Classic Pat? This ain't beast mode, your generic gun bars are considered whack. They fall flat. Do a prove yourself battle and fall back. Think he raw rat, realistically, he just a mall rat. So be real with us, realistic. You ain't ready for combat. You picked the wrong match, you belong in bars and bra straps. How can a railway worker be so completely off track? We heard your lines 100 times about your goons and how they all strapped. But you look like the type to bite and just honestly jack rappers. And quite frankly, I fucking had it up to here with you wannabe smack rappers. Between you and the other 100, can't tell who's whacker. Is this dude weird or what? Somebody call Will Shatner. You fat, stumpy, Bishop Brigante looking motherfucker. Sly4life, that realistic. This dipshit another sucker. And I don't stand for shit at all. I'm like a psycho undercover. And you probably fuck dudes in the stall, you George Michael motherfucker. How many lines you got about how your team will run up? Or how you hustle on the block until you see the sun up?
Every bar is unoriginal, I call it gay as fuck. And if you ask me, them gun bars getting overplayed as fuck. So straight goods, if you test me, you best be ready to go lessy. Between the two of us, who the crowd figure the best be. Tell me to my face you ever let a fucking tech squeeze. We all know you're sweet like extra sugar in your Nestea.
It's time. Round 3 is on Realistic.
You told Hood's people that they doubt that you'd ride. They're not the only ones. Cause I don't need to second guess if you holding guns. I take one look at you, buddy. You don't hold none. I know a lot of gangsters, homie, and you are not one. If I pulled my gun and got to rhyming multi-syllables like my name was Bender, they would have to evacuate this bitch like this was the Eaton Center. I'm a hood kid, always on some hood shit. You think he gonna beat me? What are you sipping? Stop the bullshit. I'm the Michael Jordan on the Scottie Pippen. A leader like KG, even if they cage me. You want to question my authenticity in these streets? Buddy, please. I'm always with a piece. If I ain't riding luxury, I still got heated seats. I try to be discreet, but I keep it with me for previous beef. But Sly here think he cool every time he get knocked. You're in need of a real life lesson that I got. So let me show you why it's not. We all probably hustled. I won't be a hypocrite and tell you to stop, but that shit don't need to be publicized. You're only getting the attention of cops. Me, I'm no longer a player in the game. I'm the owner in a skybox, looking down over my up-and-comers to see who have the ambition that I got. But don't envy me. But don't envy me. I lived a life of crime to support mine, but even MVPs will suffer fatigue with too much court time. I just gave my lawyer $10,000 for my last case. I will not lie, that wasn't easy. But you were not affording those costs with a son at home saying, Daddy, please feed me. And a wife that's needy, cause that's realistic, so fuck what you see on TV. I've been through it all. Gun sales, chipping and pimping. You want an example, but I can't leave out the adulterated description. I was on the corner nipping, grabbed my gun and slipped the clip and asked your mama what she sipping, stuck my dick in Andrea Dixon. You got a son at home. You're someone that he looks up to, Scott. So give him all that you got and put the scripted lifestyle to a stop. I don't want to hear you say you ain't got no pops. You want to glorify what we do, because we all grew up without fathers and we don't use that shit as an excuse. And neither should you. Especially since I just gave to you what eventually I'll give all these dudes. I just fathered you. Now taking an L to someone who's new is a bad luck, son. Get the fuck out of here, you grounded. Go to your room.
Hey, that's what's up.
Wow.
Round 3 is on Mr. Sly4life.
Listen, bro, I bet you claim you smoke kush and got some shake-ass tree. And try and sneak your underage girl in the club with you with a fake ID. You troll the internet and comment with a fake IP, so how you real, I'm staring at you with this fake IC. You get the cake out me, that shit likely is Spike Lee. In a group of like 20 midgets all coming to fight me. That shit'll never happen, like me bringing it lightly, or you bringing it like me, or fucking Zilla in a fight league. In broad daylight with a safety vest on, you still couldn't see me. I bet Pink Friday was your all-time favorite CD. You ain't got them platinum vibes, you ain't PVP, you should have to pay to see me battle like it's PPV. Say he a waste, you about to get the fake murked out you. Cause a little birdie came and dropped me a little dirt about you. Y'all remember the real Toronto? Well, he does more. Cause he was the rat that had to put his garbage bags outside his door. And no lie, like 2 chains, that came from your fucking homie. Your cash you about to owe me, you 6 levels below me. An unsentimental rebel ready and I am loaded. Heavily I'm exposed and he stepped to me, I dispose him. So I behead him with venom, real talk, there'll be no pain. I'll show the whole world he ain't real like it's no name. So I beat you at any game, bro. I roll blunts better, I run faster. I make jokes, they laugh, you do, they don't get the pun after. Here's one gun rapper down, I'm killing these dumb bastards, so fuck you, half a beast mode, and wherever the fuck he's at, that faggot young Casper.
All right, y'all, Toronto, give it up for these guys, y'all. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Just had a sick fucking battle. Realistic, Mr. Sly. Toronto, give it up for these guys, y'all. That was a sick fucking battle. Judges came to a decision. The winner is Realistic.
Realistic.
Hey, yo. It's your boy S. Dot, King of the Dot. Still Fox INT. Just witnessed a battle with Realistic and Mr. Sly4life. I took it for Mr. Realistic. overall. It was a good battle overall, but my vote went to Realistic.
Yo, what up? It's Sharon. Just watched the battle there with Realistic and Mr. Sly4life. Actually gave round 1 to Mr. Sly. I really liked his pumpkin head angle. I did think he had some good dirt on the other guy, but I thought he could have elaborated and actually made the punchlines better. With that being said, I thought Realistic got rounds 2 and 3. His presence was a lot better and he had better punchlines, so that's what it is.
Yo, what up, 100 Bullets? Give that battle to Realistic. Sly, I gave him round 1. He had like personals. I believe the personals and the angle that he took probably better or more than Realistic's angle. Round 2 though, Realistic just out-rapped him. He was more polished. He was real comfortable in there. Sly still did his thing that round. Round 3, they both had good rounds, but kind of like in the first round where I believe Sly. In the third round, I believe Realistic. So, you know, he had some good bars. Yeah, man. I gave it to Realistic 2-1.
What up, it's SMP. Check me out at youtube.com/TheRealSMP. That's THAREALSMP. Ground Zero Volume 11. Man, the battle was dope between Mr. Sly and Realistic. I gave all 3 rounds to Realistic. I found his punchlines were more on point. They weren't as, I guess, they were smarter. You know, he came with better punchlines. I liked Mr. Sly's like whole "you're not a gun rapper" angle, but I think it would have been better had he done it with more punchlines. I find it's harder to write punchlines, and I think you worked harder. So, you realistically won. SMP.
Yo, it's Big Poe, baby. The king of the north. So yeah, fucking A, man. Be Realistic and Mr. Sly4life. I gave it to Be Realistic, yo. I felt like Sly was nasty as fuck. He was great, but he took a little longer to get started. Like when he got going, he was going, but it took him like 8 bars to set up into him. Be Realistic was just from the neck the whole time. I gave it to Be Realistic. Peace.
What you saying? It's Realistic, king of the dot, ground 0. Just battled Mr. Sly4life. Thought it was pretty close, you know. He came better than I thought he was gonna come. I took the W at the end of the day. Feels good, you know what I mean? But I'm not taking nothing away from Mr. Sly4life. He did his thing too. Hood, I'm coming for you, Hood. I'm coming for you, September, baby. Realistic. Only the real survive.
You know what it is, Mr. Estadel, Sly4life. Just had a dope battle with Realistic. I'm hearing it was real close, you know. He came hard as fuck. I really wasn't expecting him to come that hard. He did it proper. Pretty much, man, there's no fucking losers in that kind of battle, man. Back and forth, back and forth. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'll be back. You know what the fuck it is. I'm coming with a body next time. Follow me on Twitter, Token THC. East 9 Clothing coming out soon, bro. You know what it is.